Hi, good evening. I'm Shane Jones with the Lime Sports World. 2 centuries were scored today in the Herman Griffith Primary School's cricket competition. First, Michael Stewart made 112 for Hildeskeen as they defeated St. Mark's by 63 runs. Scores: Hildeskeen 214 for 2, St. Mark's 151 for 7. Then Thierry Walcott made 110 as Wesley Hall beat St. Mary's by 219 runs. Scores: Wesley Hall 238 for 5, St. Mary's 17, with 12 of those runs being extras. In another game, Bailey's defeated St. Catherine by just 8 wickets. Joshua Strawn, Azari Best and Siobhan Hunt all took 2 wickets to restrict St. Catherine to 44 for 9 in their 25 overs. CBC's Damien Best reports on the game at St. Catherine.
St. Catherine won the toss and elected to bat first. Well, they found themselves in some early trouble. Todd Miller, clean bowled for a duck by Joshua Strawn. No runs on the board. Well, Trey Jordan was in next and Azari Best had him trapped in front, sent on his way for just 3. 6 for 2 now after 4 overs. Well, Bailey's really in command so far. Best getting his second. Jabari Hunt cleaned up for 4. 11 for 3. Well, to add more fuel to the fire, Daniel Allen was forced to retire, hurt after taking a blow to the midsection, but he would return later on. Well, the slide continued and it was Joshua Strawn who would collect the scalp. Omari Skeet swinging for the hills, missing, bowled for 1, 13 for 4. Well, Dalvin Bennett was victim number 5, picking out Strawn at silly mid-off. Catastrophe. It's 16 for 5. Bennett on his way for just 1. Then Elias Jackman looking to drive down the ground, miscued. Easy catch for Strawn. Wicket number 2 to Siobhan Hunt. 18 for 6. Well, the party really started for Bailey's when Tristan Harewood gave Asa Hutchinson his marching orders. Gangman style, out bowled for 1, 22 for 7. Chidan Allen hoping to pick up some runs through the offside, was picked off by Nathan Husbands. Good reflexes, son. Wicket to Rashawn Archer. Allen made 1, 23 for 8. Daniel Allen returned to the crease, maybe at the right time. His team desperately needed some runs, and that would help a wide leg side delivery and punish through square leg for 4. In fact, that was the only boundary of the innings. Well, just when the rescue plan got underway, this happened. Allen and his partner Zachary Maynard going for the second run. The return coming in and Allen well short of his ground. Out for 4, 31 for 9. Well, eventually St. Catherine will labour to 44 for 9 off their 25 overs. Damien Best, CBC Sports.
Thanks, Damien. Well, chasing 45 for victory, Bailey's got their target in the 10th over with Neymar Bolden leading the way with 21. In another game, Deacons Primary defeated Welch's by 9 runs. Scores: Deacons 61 for 3, Welch's 52, with Deshaun Codrington taking 4 for 8. The Harrison College bus kept on rolling through the United Insurance Schools Division 1 basketball competition, with the latest stop being in Waterford. HC defeated Combamere by 12 points, 52 to 40, to remain unbeaten. College kept the host to just 1 point in the first quarter, 11 to 1, and went on to also lead the other intervals 21-8 and 36 to 23. For the division leaders, Anand Joseph Thorne had a game-high 19 points and Joel Hunt 13, while for Combamere, Josiah Beckles scored 10. And we're back. A weekend package has been put in place for the 10th edition of the Sizzling Stand Barbados Sunsplash 2013 event. The 2-day beach volleyball international tournament is set for Saturday and Sunday at Brandon's.
To date, we would have had the majority of the local teams being registered already, and some of the other teams that are coming from the Caribbean have already registered. We have 2 teams coming out of St. Vincent. Up to this morning, I've been getting inquiries from teams out of Trinidad. The teams are divided into groups. You go have a group stage where you play through your groups, and then there's a segment where you get into single elimination, where a knockout phase really, basically. And that brings you down to a final. So the finals would be on Sunday, November 3rd.
In preparation for the weekend, the 5-day beach volleyball technical seminar started yesterday at the Wilde Gymnasium. 15 persons are taking part in the seminar from Antigua, St. Vincent, Barbados and Jamaica. Back to cricket news. India have done it to Australia again. This time they've chased down the third highest target in international 50-over cricket. Today in the 6th ODI of their series in Nagpur, India made 351 for 4 to win by 7 wickets. Now, 2 weeks ago, India made 362 for 1 to win in Jaipur, and that was the second highest one-day run chase. This latest encounter means Australia have been on the receiving end in each of the 5 largest chases in ODI history. Scores: Australia 350 for 6, with skipper George Bailey 156 and Shane Watson getting 102. India 351 for 4 in 49.3. Man of the match, Virat Kohli, an unbeaten 115 from just 66 deliveries, and Shikhar Dhawan 100. So India winning by 6 wickets. The series is now tied at 2-all. The decider will take place on Saturday. And in another exciting ODI today in Sharjah, where South Africa defeated Pakistan by 1 run in the first game of that series. Score: South Africa 183, Pakistan 182. That's it for sports. The business report is next.